Adam Schefter just reported that the Eagles offensive coordinator Shane Steichen will be accepting the job with the Indianapolis Colts. So I want to talk about one guy in particular that we all probably think is going to take over his job. So let's get into it.
You want Philly?
Yeah, let's do it.
What's going on, you guys? It's your boy Joe Castro, aka Philly Fresco, and it is Philly the podcast. So today we're going to talk about Shane Steichen, man. We're going to talk about his departure, talk about who might possibly be taking over it. I feel like it's been one name that a lot of people have been saying, so we're going to talk about him. But I also have a mock draft coming out today. It's going to be mock draft 1.0. We are officially at that point of the season. It is what it is. So definitely be on the lookout for that. But I wanted to get this short video out just to let you guys know what's going on. So Shane Steichen, like I said, will be the head coach for the Indianapolis Colts. They have a thing for our coaches, apparently, especially our offensive coordinators. We'll see how this works. Obviously, Frank Reich did not last too long out there. He got a couple years, wasn't able to really do what he wanted to do out there. And now Shane Steichen gets a crack. It'll be very interesting. I hope and wish nothing but the best for Shane Steichen. He's been a great addition to this staff. I feel like a lot of what he's done has gone underrated. He's been a very steady voice in that locker room and on that sideline. So it's a loss. You know, we can sit here and say it's Nick's offense and everything. Anytime you lose somebody on this coaching staff, it's going to be tough. We await the word on Jonathan Gannon. If that happens today, obviously I'll come out with a video. The name I keep on hearing is Brian Johnson. Brian Johnson obviously used to be the coach for Jalen Hurts. They have a very long history. He's obviously our quarterback coach right now. He's 35 years old, very young. Does he have it? We saw with Shane Steichen, right? With Nick Sirianni, he started off calling the plays, gave the play calls to Shane Steichen. I can't tell you whether, that was Nick Sirianni's plays and, he was just calling them, or if Shane had some, say in the play calling. I'm sure that'll come out over time, but I think that we're in a good position to give somebody like a Brian Johnson a chance. I think that given Nick Sirianni's expertise is the offense, it makes sense to bring somebody up that has the respect of not only your quarterback, but understands how your quarterback works and understands how he ticks, what makes him work, what makes him go. We saw a lot of emotion from this team, but one person that has kind of stood even keel has been Jalen Hurts, and I think that he's earned the right to maybe make a decision to say, hey, I think that Brian Johnson deserves it. So I'm not going to go too in depth. If you want, I can make a whole video about Brian Johnson and who he is, but young guy. He's a young guy in this league, and I think that the Eagles have shown the propensity that they want to keep young players. Young coaches, excuse me. You look at the defensive side, Gannon is obviously young, but Nick Rallis, one of the youngest coaches in the league at that linebacking position. Denard Wallace is not, I don't think, above 40. We have a young coaching staff. So I know a lot of people say, bringing a veteran, especially on the defensive side. I think that this team is okay with having these young, innovative minds, and I think I'm okay with it too. But I just wanted to get this news out there. Shane Steichen is now officially a Indianapolis Colt. He is now an op, right? He is now the enemy. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Did you guys expect this? I think we all kind of did. Who do you guys want to see as offensive coordinator? Maybe I'll go through some of the comments, make a video about the guys you say. But other than that, you guys let me know what you're thinking. Y'all know what it is, man. It is fly, Eagles fly. We are out here. Peace.
Eagles fans everywhere. This is for you.
Fly, Eagles fly. You on the team. Touchdown. Time to get Jalen this ring. You don't really want to start a thing. This a bird gang nation, baby. It's a Philly thing. Hater, and you looking like you type trash. I'm just here calling on Philly the podcast. And we can call a man dog or watch Miles score off the handoff. Rest of the division, your man soft. Jackson like Sean, hunting like Randall. Season here, early time to do 'em in. Your boy Philly Fresco, thanks for tuning in.